Good morning and welcome to Tuesdays with Tana. What I'd like to talk to you about today is integrating three centers of intelligence. I grew up only knowing that there was one center of intelligence, or only knowing about one center of intelligence, the thinking mind. And with Western culture, we spend so much of our time in organizations thinking about things and talking about them and processing them with our thinking minds. And I learned a few years ago that there are two other centers of intelligence that can be very helpful for being a leader in today's world and in all different parts of our lives as well. The other two centers of intelligence are the body and the heart. And what I mean by that is that there is very helpful information that we can listen to and discern when we are more in touch with and can feel our bodies at the same time as we're using our thinking mind. And we can experience our emotions. So we can get a sense of different situations, and we can feel and experience different emotions at the same time. And integrating all three of these centers of intelligence can actually give us so much more information in different situations. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about an example. It's when we're in a meeting and where we need to get a read, call it getting a read on the situation, getting a read on the people in the room. And when I'm hearing from someone that I'm fine, is when I take a look at what the body language is of that person and the tone and the eye contact versus what the message is that I'm getting from them, there's an incongruence. And when I listen to my sensing, my body, and get a sense of something is going on here with this person, I can check that out with them. So I'm making sense of situations. I'm making assumptions and judgments all the time. And when I can listen to my body and my sensing and my emotions, in addition to what I'm thinking about the situation, I can notice things and check them out with the person. I could say to the person, I noticed that you're leaning forward and you seem a bit frustrated, or you're furrowing your brow. I just wanted to check that out with you. And often that could simply mean that the person is thinking about something, or they're processing the information, versus a judgment that we might have made, or an assumption that we would have made, that the person was angry or didn't like what we were saying. So it can be very helpful to check things out. The other place that integrating the three centers of intelligence can be helpful is for our personal wellness. So I don't know if you've ever experienced where you've been exhausted, and I say that facetiously. We can override exhaustion by staying busy. And if we can slow and listen when we're tired and actually feel. I remember a couple of years ago when I actually learned to feel what it was like when I was tired, because I would override that for years. I'd override it and stay busy, or I'd have caffeine at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or have a sugary snack, or do something to override the fact that I was actually tired, and not allowing myself to feel what that felt like. So when I started to learn what that felt like, then I had different choices. I could take a break, I could do something different with my right brain, I could do something more creative, I could go for a walk, I could stop, I could rest. So it supports both our wellness as well as our interpersonal skills in our leadership and in all parts of our lives. The exercise for the next 2 weeks, and the timing for the different exercises you can adjust for what feels right for you, to check in with yourself at least once a day, and particularly in situations where you either get goosebumps, or you get a feeling that something is just not right in a situation. And I want you to just stop and take a deep breath, and then think about what you're hearing. I want you to get a felt sense from your body. So listen to what your body is telling you. I want you to experience the emotion, or to discern what mood you have or what emotion you are experiencing. Then once you've discerned that, if you can, and at first it was very difficult for me to discern what my emotions were, I just knew that they were I felt weird. I couldn't actually describe it, so I had to develop a language for the different emotions. So once you've sat and listened to your body and felt where these emotions are living in your body, then I'd like you to reflect on what it is that this is telling you, because it's giving you information. And I'd like you to reflect on it and to write it in your journal and to think about what you might do differently as a result of understanding this new information and integrating it with what you're thinking in the situation. Well, enjoy the day, relax into your authenticity, and live this day with just a little more ease. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.